Hello explorers, and welcome. Hello explorers, and welcome to another gameplay video. Today I'm gonna play a game called Late Shift, which is done by the studio Control Movie, and they have done a title before called The Bunker, which is a really good cyberpunk horror story, or a little bit of Fallout but with real people. So it's a little bit weird, but a really good little game or interactive movie, because Control Movie is actually making FMV games, and FMV games is something that was very popular in the late 90s, where there was a lot of different pure movie rendered scenes in a 3D environment. Some of those where I played was Phantasmagoria and Seventh Guest, and yeah, The Ripper is one of my favorites. A really bad game when it comes to actually not crashing when you're playing it, but a really interesting one when it comes to the story. But the trouble those games had was that you couldn't really make a movie of them, because you couldn't really distribute that much data to the customer. But in the age we are in now, you can actually send a fully featured movie to someone, and that wouldn't be considered too much data. So it's a really interesting take they have done here to create a movie experience where you can actually make choices. And this movie experience is also available in theaters, so you can actually go to a theater, see this movie, and interact with the other people sitting in the theater using your Android or iOS app. So that's a really interesting way to experience this. And if you like to play a game where you make choices and see different endings of the gameplay, I highly encourage you to play this game before you watch this playthrough. I played this game once. As you see here, I already have my decisions printed here. So the first run I actually went through and made the choices I would make. So those were conservative and trying to stay alive. And this playthrough, I'm gonna do something completely different. I'm gonna go renegade and try to make the most stupid choices, or the most cool choices, or the most strange choices perhaps. So I just want to see another story and see how much content is in this game. This game is about 1.5 hours long, depending on how you make your choices. So this run through may be just 30 minutes, it might be an hour, but I will put everything in one video, so if you want to watch this playthrough, it's just one full playthrough. So let's go for it. Let's get into the game. Let's watch this movie. So it's a really interesting start. It's a little bit of CSI Miami. Perhaps not Miami. Miami is a little bit lighter, so I should say CSI Los Angeles perhaps, with this cityscape and so on, and that you start. It's gonna be hard for me to talk, because there is a lot of spoken words in this game. So I was selfless there. Something that I didn't do in the other one.
An endless series of choices, large or small, each with its own set of probabilities.
So I don't know what that will change.
It's worth a dash.
Would be interesting.
Excuse me.
Random variables. Never underestimate the human factor.
Okay, I helped this guy. And I actually got on the train. The last time we didn't help him and we actually missed the train. So that's an interesting dynamic that you actually do the intuitive move. And I actually think that's true in the real life. If you help someone, you usually save time, because usually it doesn't take up that much time to be helpful. But people can be very insistent that they get help if they are in a new environment, perhaps a little bit strung out.
Right. There's 2 cars out. The rest are logged. Should be a nice, quiet night. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, I've had these late shifts. Not watching cars, but I worked at the gas station and we went sweeping the floors and did some packaging and so on, putting more stuff up on the shelves and so on. So could seem like a boring job, but you got a lot of time for yourself.
The most meaningful relationship I've ever had in my life, with a bunch of metal bimbos. Look at you, my beauty. You could keep me in college for over a decade.
Never understood the drag or pull against a car or some material possession.
Careful the way he saturates it with his ego. Ah, here he is. Did you put all wrongdoers to flight?
You can leave the keys to me, sir. I'll park the car for you.
I'm not the driver, son.
Do beg your pardon, madam.
No problem.
No tip.
Him or her. Fuck.
Thank you.
You know, sometimes choices are so small you don't even see them. You are your decisions, that's what shapes you. And that last one shaped me into a little bit of a chauvinist, just like that pig in a suit.
Yeah, should never just... don't really remember the word. The world isn't always as it seems, and sometimes we really are living in the old ways, and we are a bit backwards as a society, sadly.
Forget something.
Not exactly.
I'm sorry about before. You know, just assuming like that.
Oh, ignore him. He was being an arsehole.
Your boyfriend's an arsehole.
Don't you? But, he does have a nice car. What are you reading?
Just a little bit of light study.
Looks pretty heavy to me.
Can I help you with something?
I need a favour. I need the keys to the Maserati.
She seems really nice.
Does Dr. Brent know?
Of course he does.
Okay. Then you want my signing for it then?
Okay, he doesn't know. It's a secret, but I really need those keys. It's just for tonight. I'll be back before 2.
Let's ask why.
I don't know why you need
Could be good to have a...
You don't need to worry about that.
Fine. I won't.
Okay, I made a bet. A stupid bet that I could turn up at this party in a Maserati.
That was rash. What's the bet for?
$1,000.
$1,000.
100 of it is yours if you let me have those keys.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's give her the keys. I would never. this is a different choice, so I wonder what this gives us. Oh, don't mind the CVCs. Probably nothing important.
Scratch, not a stain, nothing. Alright? You fiddle with your lipstick outside of the car, and you wipe your shoes before you get in.
Anything else?
Yeah, you're back here by 1, not a minute later.
Yes, sir.
So let's see how this shapes out. It's gonna be interesting. Call the police. Oh, I didn't answer quickly enough, so he goes there.
Get over here. What for? Now! What do you want from me? I want you to tie her up.
No, I won't.
No, I'm not tying anyone up.
You're gonna tie her up right now.
Look, this is insane.
Please.
You heard the lady.
No.
Come on, mate. Calm down, all right? Shut the fuck up. The security guard pay you enough to be a hero.
Some choices we don't have, so we're gonna tie her up.
She goes inside.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Fuck's sake! Right. Now you get in the car. Wait, dickhead. Does it look like I can drive? You get behind the wheel.
Yeah, you could probably drive,
Drive you out. That's exactly what you're gonna do.
but it's not something I would recommend. So this is a point you get to either way. I didn't call the cops. That was something I would like to try. Perhaps you could try that in your playthrough, if you do one. Let's try to run.
Get back here.
Did we get away?
Hey, aren't you the guy from the car park? Listen, let me give you a ride. There's no more trains going from there anymore.
No, thank you.
Oh, all right, mate. That's my train.
Not anymore. Oh, shit. Get in the car, sunshine.
Leg it.
In the fucking car.
You can't get away from these guys. Why? You should be able to outrun them. This is just...
Look, I'm a fucking student, okay? I've got no money. My family's got no money. What am I to you?
A problem, that's what.
You know the guy broke into the garage, don't you?
Maybe.
I didn't see his face, okay? I can't identify anyone.
But you can identify me. Just relax.
So there's a lot of things that could shape out differently, and if they don't, then this is gonna be a very weird sequence going forward. Oh. So he got here. So he obviously could drive.
Carabiner failed.
What happened to your arm?
This is weird.
He fell 15 feet onto a concrete floor.
This is your idea of a slick operation. Dripping DNA all over the place, letting an eyewitness get away.
I got the card, didn't I? It's outside.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
You got the
I'm
car.
gonna drive because you're clearly not.
I'll be alright.
Fucking idiot.
He did drive here.
It has to be
For some
No way
reason.
You can manage the auction assistant and everyone downstairs on your own.
I'm well aware of how many people it has to be. I have to call it off. Do you want to tell Mr. Wu that we missed the one chance to get our hands on his fucking rice bowl? Because I don't. We have one window of opportunity and we're going to use it.
Fine. How?
Leave him to bleed. Need to make some calls and try and find a replacement in the next... Shit, in the next 30 minutes. Call Danny if he doesn't pick up. Try and get hold of that Irish Pete.
What about him? Let's put a bullet in him. I don't care.
Play
I'm
it
not a
cool.
murderer, I don't intend to start now.
Okay.
Different oxygen and a couple of cable ties.
Try to steal away.
You stay where you are. Look, you said you wouldn't hurt me, and I said I wouldn't kill you. That still leaves lots of painful options.
Stay calm.
Couple of weird dreams. This'll all be over.
Jeff, no one's picking up.
For Christ's sake!
So being cool.
This guy's gonna have to do.
Let's become a criminal.
What difference does it make?
The difference is this guy looks like trouble.
Well, Mr. Wu is trouble, and we've made a deal with him we can't go back on.
What do you say?
I don't care who does what, as long as I get my cut.
You better not fuck this up.
Well, I won't. Okay.
So what's the plan? This is what's going to happen. I'll double up on Lee's position. And this guy, what's your name? Matt. Matt sticks with Maylene. You take up the slack. Okay, we need to get moving. We need to be at the auction house before 9. Listen. You're joking.
We'll find you something.
So we still got the car. So we can still go to the party. So that was one thing that I thought we might not have.
Do I go in with this and try and turn him in?
Because I hope that she was going away with the car from the garage. But that is something that the game does not allow you. And here's a lot of different options we can take too.
So much for the quiet night. I think you need to tell me what we're doing here.
Nerve going already?
Just like to be prepared, that's all.
A very powerful Chinese clan called the Choi's are here tonight to reacquire a porcelain ball that has been in the possession of the family for over 1,000 years.
Reacquire? What went wrong?
A careless business transaction?
So we're here to help them get it back.
We're here to stop them getting it back.
I presume you're not buying it.
What do you think?
Great. You know, I gave up stealing a long time ago.
To do what?
To study.
Then tonight's your lucky night.
How'd you work that out?
Because the only thing studying will get you is employment.
Failed education is still no excuse for stealing, you know.
We're stealing from people who are prepared to spend millions on a piece of pottery when there are far more worthy causes in the world.
What, and you're worthy cause, are you?
Tonight I am.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you'd see it that way. You know, maybe you've got a point about relieving some of these people of a sliver of their money.
Let's become a criminal. Smooth criminal.
Welcome to Hainsworth. The second part of the auction has just begun.
Thank you.
Oh,
9:10
he's
to my
slick.
left. Thank you, sir. 9:10. 9:20. 9:20. Thank you.
I see you.
9:30 p.m. to my left. 9:40. Do I hear 9:40? 9:40. Thank you, sir. Looking for 9:50. 9:50 to my left. Do I hear 960? Fair warning. I'm selling. 950 once, 950 twice. So, for £950,000, this marvellous 12th century cabinet with its hidden compartment features.
Hidden compartment that I want. I'd love to build something with a hidden compartment or buy something. It would be funny. Or interesting.
So we come to what I feel must be the highlight of our sale this evening, lot 247. And to introduce it,
this huge rice bowl.
Katie.
What we have here is an absolutely exquisite example of late Ming Dynasty porcelain.
Downstairs now, mate. Is the bowl there?
One of only three
Simply beautiful pieces.
remaining examples
Okay, great. I'm
of the
moving
red
now.
phoenix pattern known to be in existence. Sebastian, if you would please.
Thank you very much indeed, Katie. It is a truly exceptional piece, the sale of which cannot be passed without remarking that its owner, Mr. Samuel Parr, who is far too modest to mention it himself, has agreed to donate 50% of the sale proceeds to the Chinese Art Restoration Fund.
Oh, that is very generous of him.
You can't afford it. And so, we shall begin the selling. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Sebastian. And I would like to start the bidding, please, at £2 million. 2 million. Thank you, madam. 2 million I have, to my left. 3 I'm looking for. Do I hear 3? 3 at the back. Thank you, sir. Do I hear 4? 4. 4 to the lady. Thank you, madam. 4 I'm bidding. Do I hear 5?
What the fuck are you doing?
5 I'm
You get 20% of the sale price, don't
on the phone. 5 I have. Do I hear 6?
And half of it goes to charity.
6 to my right. Thank you, sir.
How powerful did you say these toys are?
Do I now hear 7? 7 I have to the lady. Thank you.
Stop bidding.
7. Do I hear 8? 8 I'm looking. 8 with you, sir. It's your bid. Looking for 9.
Matt, stop her.
I'll let her go on.
9 in the room. 9 I'm looking for. 9 to the lady. Thank you, madam.
Christ,
I'm looking for 9-5, ladies and gentlemen. 9-5. 9-5. 9-5 to my right. So do I hear 10?
Matt, stop this.
Don't talk to him, talk to me.
We're looking to break 10. Thank you, madam.
Are you out of your
10 we have. We are at 8 figures in the room, ladies and gentlemen. 10 is your bid, madam. It's against you now, sir. So do I hear 10-5?
You are so getting lumbered with this.
10-5. 10-5 I have. Thank you. Now do I hear 11? 11 I have with the lady.
I'm gonna have a
Yeah,
heart
thank
attack.
you, madam. 11, it's your bid, madam.
Yeah, gut feeling.
11, so
Because you know price
we have
of pieces
11-5.
on a logarithmic curve, derivative
11-5.
approaching 0, so the chances of getting away with another
Your
bid
bid,
is
11, madam.
well, it's
11-5.
18.5%.
Trust me.
11-5. 11-5 I have. Thank you very much, sir. 11-5, it's your bid. It's against you now. It's against you, sir. 11-5. 11-5 with you, sir. Fair warning. I'm selling. 11-5 once. 11-5
Let her go.
twice. 12 million I have. Thank you, madam. 12 it is. So do I hear 12-5? 12-5 I'm looking for. 12-5. It's your bid at 12, madam. Looking for 12-5. 12-5. 12-5 I have to my right. Thank you, sir. 12-5. So do I hear 13? Against you now, madam. 12-5. Are we all out? At 12-5. Fair warning. I'm selling. 12-5 once. 12-5 twice. So, to the gentleman on my right for £12.5 million. Thank you very much.
Let's get the hell out of here.
So we could actually bid a lot.
The world doesn't turn on mathematics, you know.
Neither one does.
Well, maybe that's your problem. Problem that just increased your cut by about 25%. Now that's mathematics.
Yep.
Alright, where to?
The basement. Jeffrey's going to call the lift from downstairs.
Okay, and then?
Then you're going to take out the security guard.
I'm sorry, I'm going to do what?
Just follow Jeffrey's instructions, darling. We're a couple, remember?
So what do I do? Do I play along and try and get out of this later? Or do I try and stop this little crime wave dead in its tracks?
Do as I'm told. I'm gonna be a criminal.
Out of all of the probabilities, how did I end up here?
Good question. Probably because I put you there. And because the game is set up this way.
Hello, mate.
He's not pleased.
Wait here. When Simon gives the word, move out to the middle of the corridor and wait for the guard to come to you. Just say you got lost looking for the box. Simon, he's the guard's image.
He's not going to believe that.
I'll handle that.
Ready? Go. Alert the guard or let this play out. I might not get another chance.
Play along. Let's do this.
Okay, Matt, go.
Stop right there, sir. This is a restricted area. What do you think you're doing down here?
I got lost coming out the lift.
No, this floor's staff only.
Oh, I was looking for the toilet.
No, you wouldn't have come down here unless you meant to.
Grab the trolley!
Grab the trolley. We are in it. We're doing everything to get this little piece of cutlery. Not even a great good job, dude. Thank you.
Okay, you have to enter both codes simultaneously. Got it? Okay, timing is key here. The left keypad is 309220.
Okay, punch in the right code and I'm good.
On the right keypad, enter this.
Enter the right code.
209, okay? Got it. Now both hit enter at the same time.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Got it, we're in. Thanks, mate. Take him with you. Simon, I'll come to the front together.
I did not expect this to go that smoothly.
High five!
I have to admit, I would have thought you'd been a little tough.
Thanks, I guess.
And as far as I can see, into my planes.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't.
Yeah, but you're a criminal. You like it. You're along for the ride. Welcome back. Sorry for that. Crisis averted. Some people doesn't wake up when they need to. That's what you have to handle when you are a father, I guess. So let's go back into this. Sorry. Yeah, we are criminals now. Getting back to it.
Nothing there. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in society.
Yeah.
Let me see it. I want to see the box. Just wait. This thing stays in the bag until we get to Wu's place and turns into money.
Too fucking right.
Yeah.
You're gonna take a left, some sort of high street. Hong Kong City restaurant. Sounds classy. What are we gonna do about this comedian? Give him to me. I'll pop him.
Whoa, hold on.
Not here. Just keep him quiet until we get rid of this bowl.
Jeffrey, you're not serious.
He's not
Should
driving.
be some gaffer tape in the back somewhere.
Look out!
We should have seen that coming, right? Should have been some gaffer tape back there. You can say that line without looking back, you know? I will survive as long as I know how to live. I
Mei Ling.
will alive.
Mei Ling, can you hear me? Open your eyes. Okay, there's petrol.
Okay,
We've got to get out. Right?
She survived. Get her out of there. Okay, he's probably gone. And that guy is at least sleeping heavy. Probably gone too. Pick up the goods. Get 'em. Yeah. Now let's go on our crime adventure.
What about the others?
Oh, they're dead. They're all dead. Come on.
All dead. That would probably have gone in a million pieces too, so just saying. So many points in this story, it should have been crushed. We are going to Mr. Wu. Of course, why would we call the police? What have they ever done for us? Criminals!
What do you want to do, Mei Ling? Do you want to stay here? Mei Ling?
Convince her. Get her with you.
Look at me. Look at me. You can't not decide, okay? You have to do something.
Bring her.
So look, come the fuck on, okay? We've got to go.
We need our companion in crime. We got away. Let's go talk to Mr. Wong. Hong Kong City.
Welcome to Hong Kong City. Table for 2.
We're here to see someone?
Table for 4. Follow me, please.
It's going well.
Excuse me. We don't want to eat.
No problem. Bar this way. Follow me, please.
No. Mate. We want to see the manager.
You want to see the manager?
I want to see the manager.
You're not even eating?
No.
Your health inspector?
No.
Look, it's Mr. Wu.
Mr. Wu?
Mr. Wu, yeah.
Never heard of Mr. Wu.
Well, how about the Queen, mate? You heard of her?
Memory clearing.
Memory query.
You listen to me. Tell Mr. Wu that Mei Ling
Very strange accent.
You tell him right now, or you can pay the consequences.
Okay. You, wait here. Have fortune cookie.
Of course I want a cookie. Give me a fortune. Could be nice. You know, no. You will be dead.
Fortune does not come twice. Misfortune does not come alone.
Didn't know any better. I'd say you picked that one on purpose.
What does yours say?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Not telling.
Follow me, please.
Tell me.
No.
阿三，過嚟。
So he was cooking with that thing? Don't think so.
What's your business? Why have you brought this here?
Because we had a deal.
I made no such deal. I have never seen you before.
Look, the man who made the deal is dead, okay? That's why we brought you a bowl.
My bowl. Adam, 準備咗未啊? Managing to steal that bowl. It's quite impressive. But choosing to steal it in the first place is nothing short of insanity.
We stole this for you.
I gave no such order. Not to you or anyone else.
What?
To steal that bowl is not only madness, it is also suicide. To the Choi family, possession of that bowl is a question of honor. They have fought wars for it. Its price is beyond measure. And I know how much they paid for it tonight. And I do not intend to add my life to the bill. Now get out!
Disbelieve.
If you know how much they paid, then you know your 20% is a lot higher than you thought it would be. You want us out of here because you don't want to pay what you promised.
I did not order its theft. The only order I am giving is to you. Get out of my restaurant!
Object.
No. Fuck you. You owe us money and you know it. You made a deal for this. Take it. We don't want it.
Goodbye. We will not meet again.
Fuck you.
Come on, Matt. Let's go.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah. Smooth.
fortune cookie said.
Sure. A young man may trust his ears, but a wise man trusts his heart.
Did you know about the choice? How dangerous they are? You fucking did, didn't you? You knew everything Wu just told us, and yet you still bid against them and stole their damn bowl.
This doesn't really help us, does it?
It was the choice that ran us off the road.
Nobody did. Somebody with the gaffer tape did.
Finding until we come up with it. I know a place.
Okay, let's go there.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Let's see where this ends. Because we don't have any better plan than going along. Being a criminal. You're a criminal! See what choices. So we are the Mrs. and Mr. Smith.
Smith. Ready. Panicked.
We are picking somebody's clothes at random. Let's hope that they will fit.
Did you believe Wu? He knew nothing about the job.
I looked convincing, didn't you?
Yeah, that's not what I asked you. No, I didn't watch this conversation, mate.
I don't know. I thought we were delivering the ball for 20% job done. I should be back at home by now, soaking in the bath. Shit.
What?
Yes, it was.
Somebody must want this thing. Why has no one tried to contact us? Is there any way we can get to Jeff's phone messages? Or what about that place in Chelsea? Maybe they've tried to contact us there.
Just shut up, could you?
Ooh.
Because I felt like...
Let's kiss. Renegade. Let's do this. We are a student. We don't have any connections.
That's us.
A Chinese porcelain bowl which had just been auctioned for the reported value of £10 million. The criminals left the location in two high-performance sports cars and subsequently disappeared. Though an explosion involving a third vehicle, which occurred 20 minutes later beneath this flyover near Shepherd's Bush, is also an explosion which completely destroyed the vehicle.
Choice of the bowl's history.
Choice of words.
They killed Wu. Explain.
We got him killed by taking it there. downstairs.
I wonder if we broke it, what happened then? We will probably get splinters, I guess. Of course.
Where is it?
Hello. I'm a smooth criminal.
I don't know where it is.
We've all had a very long night.
You have it in your pants, dude.
I can assure you that yours will become even longer. Baba, 唔好意思，冇嘢。阿天咪過嚟問咗女人，做咩兩個？
你令我好失望。個碗係我哋㗎，同你講。
係。Where's the ball?
Look, I haven't got it. Okay, it was taken from me and now I don't know where it is.
Lies.
Look, I haven't got your fucking rice bowl.
Disrespect we're punished. Now for the final time, where is the real ball?
I don't understand.
Where is the ball you took from the auction, not the copy you had in your pocket? The original ball that you stole, where?
What the fuck is that?
You know where the ball is. You and your lady friend. Next door. Both of you know. One of you will tell.
What have you done to her?
So you admit to your partnership with her?
Yeah, of course.
What have you done to her? Look, what the fuck is this? What have you done to her?
嗰隻碗喺邊？你唔好同我透氣，講喺邊度？
I don't understand what the fuck you're saying to me.
Ball equals pain. The longer you have ball, the longer you have pain. Very simple mathematics.
Fuck! Fucking hell. No, I haven't got your fucking rice bowl, okay? Fuck!
I don't care if you have it or the girl. The ball is ours. First to tell the truth is free. The other is punished.
The classic prisoner's dilemma. Game theory first term. Whatever I tell them lives or dies on what Mei Ling tells them, and vice versa. If our answers are inconsistent, one of us dies.
Choose. Choose punishment. Know your fate.
A short one.
The short one.
Quick death, but painful. Dagger does not go in far, but when it's removed, the barbs tear the intestines. It's rattling. Death comes within an hour.
I thought you said it was quick.
Where is the ball? The original ball.
Can I trust her to be reasonable? Or will she keep quiet? Because if she does that, she dies.
Protect her.
Look, I'm genuinely telling you. Okay, I know nothing about swapping the original for a fake. Okay, I was forced to be part of the robbery. I had no choice. I knew nothing about the plan apart from what to do next. There is nothing I can tell you that's of any use. You're just wasting your time with me. That's the absolute truth.
講大話，
Where is the original? Do we repeat?
I don't know.
Second round, like I thought, the girl kept quiet.
Where?
Fuck! She followed a strategy. If I get this wrong, then Mei-Ling gets one of those knives through the stomach. And so do I.
Protect her.
God, I don't know. What can I tell you?
This can only continue. Where is the original?
See how long we can go. Keep protecting.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, fuck.
Every finger, and every knuckle, continuing every joint. We will see daylight, but still, it will continue. Where is the original?
Christ, that girl's tough. Do I even believe that she's in there? Is she a part of this? Is she part of their gang and they think that I'm the only one who knows where the original is? Am I just prolonging the inevitable? Fuck. Fuck. Do I trust her?
Keep protecting.
Then I'll see you in the fucking morning, mate.
Go, John!
The
lady says you lied to us. That you're the only one who knows where it is.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Can we please speak in fucking English?
I didn't say you're the only one who knows where it is. I said you're the only one who can get to it.
Okay. It's decided. You bring us the ball, she'll stay as hostage. If you fail, she dies.
It's Pa. He's the one who fucked us.
She knows.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the one who watched the copy from him.
Fuck me.
Enough. Time to go.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I'm sorry.
Where's the original?
I don't know.
Okay. Pa. I have to make this fucker pay for what he's done to us. What the hell is he playing at? Rich fucking bastard.
So now we need to figure out how to get it fast.
Am I really doing this? All right. Just keep walking. Just keep moving. Fuck, I really have to laugh at this.
Hey! You!
Keep calm. Don't have time for this.
What should I know, small boy?
Keep calm.
Honestly, mate, I've got a busted cat, right? You got a busted cat, have you? I think a limousine if you ask me, small boy. For the police. It's okay.
We're just having a laugh, aren't we? Huh?
Yeah, sure.
I think that's the fastest way to get through there. I don't really know.
Blimey, that guy nearly choked me. Shit. The auction guy Jeffrey nearly strangled. He had access to the bowl after the expert on stage had it, right before we stole it. Right. How do I find him? Sorry to call this late. It's Sebastian.
Who's speaking, please?
It's Stan from work. I heard he was in an accident. Is he alright? Is he at home?
No, he's not well. He's been taken to the hospital. There's a serious concussion. It's horrible.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Where did they take him?
They took him to St. Thomas's, but they won't let me visit until the morning.
St. Thomas's. Thank you. I'm really sorry this happened.
Don't worry, it's not your fault.
I'm sorry though. Alright. Let's pay this poor guy a visit.
Yeah, let's do that. See if we can make some more interesting choices. First, we need to get into the hospital.
Hi. You work here?
As you can see.
Thought you had some party to go to. Some bet for $1,000?
Why do you think I'm back here doing an extra shift?
I'm sorry you got involved.
I'm sorry you did. What brings you here?
I'm here to see someone. Can you tell me what room Sebastian Leclerc's in, please? Is he here?
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Oh, come on. It's just a room number.
Look, I know you wanted to help me out tonight, but I can't give you any information about that patient.
So he's here.
I shouldn't have even told you that.
Just 5 minutes, please.
Shit. 7th floor, room 703, and if you get caught, I've never seen or heard of you.
Thank you.
So we just get in without doing anything. Not even have to beg. Ah. Good karma. Cause I'm a smooth criminal. Smooth drop.
They won't let me use the internet.
Oh my god. That's how we got the ball at the auction house.
Still don't get that connection. He put it in a newspaper?
What are you doing here?
You remember me, right?
You shouldn't be here. Nurse? Nurse!
Now you listen to me, mate. I'm a peaceful man. Okay, I do not want to hurt you. But if you try that shit again, I swear to God, the bits of you and heart are going to get a whole lot worse. Do you understand me? Do you have a deal?
Yes.
Tell me about your deal with Samuel Parr. I know you replaced the porcelain rice bowl with a forgery.
That's a lie.
I know what you did, Sebastian. Parr's cabinet. The one he bought right before the bowl was auctioned. The one with the secret compartment. That's right. The forgery was hidden inside before the auction, wasn't it? And then afterwards, you replaced it with the original. You're the only one who could have done it, Sebastian. The only one.
Dad, what do you want? What do you want from me?
Where's the original? Does Paul have it?
If I tell you, you have to promise to tell no one about me.
You're kidding, right?
If you don't promise, I tell you nothing.
Just promise.
Just you and me now. Now where's the fucking rice bowl? It's the last time I'm gonna ask you nicely.
Okay. Okay. I swapped it. I swapped it in the elevator. The original with the forgery, and I hid it.
The cabinet. Paul's cabinet he built an auction. There was a secret compartment in it, right?
You just
Is that where it is?
said
There's a box
that.
inside.
I don't know. This is
So you know it, you tell him, and he tells you.
To the safe storage after the robbery, and they brought me here to the hospital.
Safe storage. So it's still inside Hainsworth's.
Yes.
Oh, painkillers, thank Christ. Will this get me into the vault?
Yes, if you can get to it, yes.
Is over here all right?
Yes. And you never heard about the hidden compartment?
Get one soon.
Yeah. Come on.
So I wonder how we do this. Can we get in at the auction house? I think the other way is too slow. Because there is another way.
Mr. Quinn is in room 13. Can I help you?
No, I'm fine. I'm just killing time till my next appointment in 5 minutes.
With him?
Mr. Quinn?
Okay, elevators are just there. It's on the second floor.
Great, thanks.
Go up. Cause the card don't work, I guess. Cause he's in the hospital. So what is the next choice I can do? We might already be screwed.
you think they're doing?
You will call you get me in. Who?
Mr. Quinn?
Mr. Quinn?
Mr. Quinn, yeah.
Wait here.
Leave. Because he's probably Mr. Quinn. So, taking the stairs was not the stairwell. Don't really trust the elevator. So now we need to do the hard way.
Fuck me, that was close. What a terrible idea. I should have gone straight to bars in the first place.
Yeah, you should have lost a lot of time there.
Mr. Parr does not receive guests before 10 o'clock.
I want to see him, and I want to see him right now.
Wait here. Mr. Parr? Mr. Parr, this man says that he has
thank you. Well, I'll take my tea in the study today.
So you do?
Are you injured at the crack of dawn, my friend? I assume it's urgent.
I want the original.
The original of what?
You know what I'm talking about.
Do enlighten me.
The rice bowl. The fucking rice bowl.
If you're referring to the rice bowl that was stolen from Hainsworth's last night, that piece is gone. Lost forever, I fear.
That's not true though, is it? No. Because what was stolen was a copy. The original is safe and in your possession.
And you are...
Matt. You can call me Matt.
Well, Mr. Matt. How did you come by this extraordinary theory?
I know the mailing forged a copy for you, and you organised the robbery.
And you have proof to back up this outrageous slander?
I don't need proof, mate. We're not in court, are we? I know what I know, yeah? That you fucked up my life for a piece of fucking pottery!
Language, dear boy. Don't get confused.
And I know about your deal with Sebastian the clerk. Yeah. Smuggling the original out of the auction house, hidden inside the wooden chest you bought.
This is quite the little work of fiction, isn't it? What do you hope to gain by this?
We're going to discuss this sensibly or not?
I think perhaps we should discuss it with the police. What do you say to that? Have you any idea how much that cost?
I don't know, mate. As much as this one?
Wait. All right. Sensibly. In my study.
Yeah. Lead on. Where's the bowl?
I don't know. Since it was stolen, I've lost track.
That's a lie.
It's the truth.
I'm not leaving here without that fucking bowl!
I don't know where it is.
I will destroy everything in here.
Mr. Parr, is everything all right?
It's fine, Ulla. Everything is fine.
I'm not fucking joking here. I will fuck up everything. I need that bowl. People's lives depend on it.
I don't think you'd go that far.
Neither did I until I got here. But where's the line? How far will I go?
You're making a mistake.
Oh, to hell with you! Oh.
Neither of us are leaving here until I get that fucking bowl! Oh.
Stop in the name of God. It's here. The bowl is here.
Show it to me.
It's in the safe. I collected the chest last night.
No, you didn't.
Wait. I'll do it.
You don't know the code?
Tell it to me, come on.
791901.
Oh, so it's like that now, is it? Give me the fucking doll!
I can't give it to you. I can't.
So you kill me for it?
You won't be the first to die for it. There've been many of you before.
You have your fucking mind.
Fuck you.
Renegade.
Come here! Come here! Get the fucking jam! Sit down! Sit down! Put your arms down! Put your arms down! Put your arms onto that!
Worst tape ever.
Go fuck.
And we're dead.
The ball. You have it. Where? You're dying. The girl can still live. Where is that ball? We must have it. Where?
Fuck you.
She'll tell us. Eventually.
Now that's the way to go. Renegade. He can actually die. Very, very far in the story. I was about to surrender, but I didn't have the time. I didn't click the right amount of time. So my first run through, I was too slow. She was killed. I got the rice bowl. I handed over Mr. Parr. I didn't give the car over, so I had to beg to get into Lemark. He was called, I think. I was doing a lot of different techniques to be hard during the robbery, and I tried to get away in the beginning, or I think I got away with the first guy in the Maserati, and I was a total asshole to Ling, so she wouldn't like me at all. So this time I actually got to have a fling with her, but I probably got her killed. What did I do different? More different? Yeah, I took a fortune cookie. I really disbelieved him that the Chinese were, or that he didn't know about the rice bowl or didn't want a rice bowl. I just believed him last time, so that was a short sequence. What did I do more? I did intimidate Mr. Parr, but I didn't hit him. I didn't shoot him. So that was a totally different. I still got a gun, but we sat down as reasonable people and waited in, and we got the rice bowl delivered to us. But too far. Inside of the auction house, I talked to the receptionist, and you have a lot of different choices there. So I guess there is a right choice. You actually can get down there and pick up the rice bowl. So I'm very curious if any of you find the solution to that puzzle, how to get down and actually get the rice bowl faster, because that may save Mailing's life. So that could have been a real interesting ending to get. I've also looked at Gamer Girl Gabs when she played it, and she did pretty much the same choices I did in my own playthrough. So if you want to see a normal playthrough where you are playing a good guy, then go over to her channel and watch that one. I highly recommend that you play this by yourself. I think it's a very interesting game. It has a lot of interesting, fun choices. You could go to the police office, and I were there, and that is a totally different story arc that gives you a lot of information that they had to fill into this story arc. And I think they did a really interesting job to tell you that the rice bowl was fake, because that is something that you don't know at that point when you get interrogated. So I was really curious about how they solved that. And I also was curious about if I just run, why would I ever get involved with the criminals? So I got that answered to me. Yeah. And also, what happens if I just give the car in the beginning? And if you help the man in the beginning, you will actually get on the tram. It doesn't really matter. So I think the first two choices have less value to the story. Maybe just helps you get into the flow of you need to make choices with a quite good pace, so you know that, oh, I need to answer this and I need to be fast. Yeah, and there were a lot of people working on this movie, and here you have Control Movie special thanks too. And I think they have done a really good job finding good actors and telling a compelling story, and the choices you make does really fling you into different story arcs. Pretty much the same happened in The Bunker, but I think that was a little more isolated of a task. This is a little bit broader, and I'm really fascinated to see or interested to see what they will come up with next, because I think this is just the beginning of this company. They will create a lot of these interesting experiences, I think. And just that they have already set up this dynamic where you go to a screening and you have your app, that I could think could be a really fun part as well. So let's see how many choices we have made. I have one chapter that I haven't seen yet, so this time I got one more chapter found. I did 54 decisions, so I've done a lot of decisions. I've unlocked 2 endings. First time I didn't die, this time I did. Yeah, so if you're playing this game, please tell me how your story ended. I might play this by myself or stream it sometime, because I think it's a very fascinating game. I hope you like this video, and I really hope So see you in the next one.